Where's my coffee?
I don't know. Where'd you put your coffee?
One moment. We're back.
Just feels right, doesn't it? We brought him home with us.
What is it? What is it?
Look who you brought home.
Hey there. Oh there. No, I've lost it.
Your voice cracked.
I've lost it.
It's gone. We've been freed from the curse.
Oh no. We do an unpack video, huh? Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So we've been off trail for a while.
About a week.
Getting close to a week. This is the first time we were gonna wait to unpack our packs once we got home, but stuff needed to get washed and we needed to do some more organizing. So
we need to clean some stuff out.
it needs to get cleaned. There's some nasty stuff probably in my pack. I'm assuming there's not as nasty in hers.
Well, I got the pots and we haven't washed them yet, so
yeah.
It's time for those to go in the dishwasher.
So yeah, we're gonna show you what we carried till the end.
And how we packed it, too.
Yeah, literally have not unpacked the pack, so let's get into it.
Okay. First things first, I guess. The exterior, as you can see, mine's a little bit on the cleaner side than Constantine's, but we've got
the crack pocket is bulging.
a pair of smart water bottles, very standard, with the sport cap.
They look clean.
They are pretty clean. They're pretty new.
A little side note on the water bottle she pulls out of her pack. About 2 days ago, I was really thirsty in the middle of the night and didn't want to walk all the way to the faucet.
He drank some trail water out of my pack.
So Magpie still had a bottle that she's like, it's unfiltered, and it felt right. So I had about a midnight drink of unfiltered water, which I need to give my guts another blast to make sure they were still
it
firing.
wasn't unfiltered, but it was out of a bottle that had once contained unfiltered water.
Yummy.
So,
Yummy.
you know,
Yeah, not great.
consequences.
Yeah, consequences.
Just got the hat tucked in the back. That's mostly just because I took my hat off in the car.
Just a beanie.
Just a beanie. I actually wish that I had not just grabbed a random beanie out of my drawer of winter stuff. I wish I'd actually bought something a little warmer, because this one, it turns out, kind of a fashion beanie, not that warm.
It looks very, very thin.
It's also pretty beat up at this point.
Yes.
On the other side, we have
Gloves.
the best purchase of the whole trail, I think. These
Gloves
were
are
$10 from a gas station in North Dakota. They're just basic, what's it called? Thermalite or whatever it is.
just gas station gloves.
Tinselate. But they've got the deerskin palms. They're meant for I don't know, farmers, or they were in the automotive section, and I just bought them, but they are warmer than either of the fancy pairs of gloves that I bought. Not touchscreen, not fancy, definitely worth more than the $10 that I paid for them.
Very much needed.
And then I've got the trekking poles, which have been put away for some time, so they're a little difficult to get out here. But it's true, I did end up switching out the trekking poles. I was so excited about those black diamond ones. The black diamond ones do pack away better, but
Shout out Gear Store in Ohio. I think it was called RR Trails. They let us go in there and just lube up the hell out of a trekking pole with WD-40
and try to get it open with pliers.
Yeah, we were just sitting inside their shop using pliers trying to break this trekking pole open, but it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it was a little stiff. Unfortunately, this one seems a little stiff as well now that it's been not on trail. It hasn't been opened in a while, but this isn't exactly what happened to my black diamond ones. It got stuck.
We don't have to open it.
But yeah, so I went with the Lecky collapsible poles. I think with any collapsible poles, this is going to be a design flaw. If it gets wet inside, they can get rusted stuck. So I'm going to play with that some more at home and see if I can't get them open. But the black diamond ones got stuck on me too. The Lecky ones, I would say, are more comfortable to hike with. Not as nice to pack away just because they didn't get as small, and because of the handle, it doesn't slide as nicely into the side. But
my unpacking of my pack is gonna just be way much telling you I have it or not. Magpie's a gearhead, so she's gonna tell you everything about it.
Well, you said you were gonna do a little reviews.
I'm gonna pull out something and tell you it survived, it didn't.
The rest of this is fairly straightforward. Sit pad, good investment.
Ugh.
Rain jacket.
It looks so nasty.
This rain jacket did not survive. It is not waterproof. I mean, it's a great rain jacket, the Outdoor Research Helium 2. I just had it for too long and I didn't take good care of it. So I think my next investment piece is going to be like an actual Gore-Tex rain jacket, because this is not meant to stand up to multiple years of use, and it very much did not.
It looks so nasty.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't smell great either. Let's see, we've got the trowel.
Miscellaneous bag.
Oh, that's the poop bag.
Oh, yummy, even
Yeah.
better.
Trowel and an extra plastic bag in there, hand sanitizer, and TP. The Sawyer, which is going straight in the trash.
Straight in the trash. They're done.
They've
They're
been frozen.
Done.
They're no longer filtering water.
No.
I've also got the Cinon Vecto, which stood up for a long time. This year it actually sprung a leak, so I'm gonna probably get a new one. I really like this thing. It's just, you know, it's been on many trails and it's been abused, so it's no longer holds integrity as like a long-term storage bladder. It's still good for filtration.
Nickname in high school.
What else have we got in here?
Ew.
Pair of socks. That's going back too darn tough to get replaced. Eyeglasses, which I don't even want to look at. I know they're broken.
Don't open them. Don't open them. Leave that for another time. Another time, another place.
Cash money right there.
Oh, this is so nasty. Like, I'm getting hit by
Socks.
smells that I don't want to be. It's bringing me back to moments that I don't need to be brought back to.
Water filter cleaner.
There's another term for that.
Syringe.
We'll only tell you what the PG version of that.
That's gross. Don't even. Ew. Why would you say that?
We were baking turkeys on trail.
All right.
A turkey baster.
30 feet of paracord for bear hanging.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't need to do that one single time on this trail, but it is always useful to have some rope. This time it came in handy so that we could
And a piece of dirt.
and a piece of dirt to leash some dogs that followed us home.
I woke up one morning as she was tying me around a tree with that rope, and it was like 5 a.m. and she was just gonna leave me there, but thankfully I woke up before she could get the 4 knots in.
Dude. Oh, NCT bandana
Gotta wash that.
covered in dirt. I'm not even gonna unpack that because then we'll have to vacuum.
You really gotta wash that.
Yeah. And then some gaiters that I didn't realize I've been carrying all this time that are busted.
Please also wash or throw away.
These are going in the trash. I didn't even know they were still in my pack. So that's the outside of my pack.
Mm-hmm. It
You wanna
smells
see the
so
inside?
bad. It smells so bad in here already.
It's a lot better organized than the outside.
Ah.
The old miscellaneous bag.
Always a fun bag.
Always a fun bag. Chargers, toothbrush. One thing that I did on this trail that I wish I had done earlier is I got stickers, vitamins,
sunglasses,
painkiller, lip balm. But I wish I'd done it earlier is I just got a full rack of hair elastics instead of bringing an extra 1 or 2.
Nickname in high school.
Always useful to have an extra elastic band around.
Always useful to have multiple nicknames in high school. Yes, I agree.
This is one of my favorite purchases of the whole trail too.
She geeked out when
I
she
was so
bought
happy
this.
when I found this.
I forget what town.
This was in Grand Marais, Minnesota.
She geeked out when it was like she was going to
I got
Gucci
myself a
or
new purse.
or Louis Vuitton and getting a purse, like a little dry sack for hiker standards is like I got myself a new purse.
Luxury splurge. It was a $21 dry sack, but
Go
it's still
ahead,
worth it.
girl. Go ahead.
So I had been using 2 really cheap dry bags from Walmart, but they weren't keeping things very dry, and they were also awkward to pack because they're cylindrical. The really nice thing about these Sea to Summit ones, or Osprey, sorry, I'd been looking for these specific Osprey.
Pure Gucci.
Excuse you.
Uh-huh.
You interrupted me.
I know.
The night I've been looking for these everywhere and couldn't find them. The Osprey stuff sacks, waterproof, ultra light, and also they're square on the bottom, so you can stuff a lot more into them for the same literage. They're truly waterproof, or at least I haven't had it fail on me yet. And they pack in your bag nicely because they turn into a nice little rectangle instead of turning into a cylinder that you have to somehow fill the negative space.
So exciting. So
Trusty
exciting.
food bag, of course. That's the
Ooh,
lunchbox.
You're not gonna open up what's in there still.
No, it looks nasty. And it doesn't smell very good. See?
I don't want to smell it. I want to see what's in it.
Survived pretty well except where a chipmunk got into the side there, but that's my own fault.
Oh, it does smell terrible.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not.
There-
Why?
There's probably moldy stuff in that pot because
We didn't wash it.
we haven't washed anything yet. This is all us unpacking.
And last but not least, Big Agnes sleeping pad with the pump sack. So
Nickname in high school. I had to.
Okay. This guy held up pretty well, actually. The first one that we got was defective and was springing holes all over the place because something about the glue didn't set up right or something.
It was rough.
The second one lasted a good long time. It does have one puncture hole. I know that that's my own fault. Where I inflated, I was like, oh, it's kind of prickly around here. I hope it doesn't puncture.
Her prettiness was so sharp it popped a hole in it.
No, it was the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you're looking for a decent, relatively lightweight couple sleeping pad, this was a good option. It didn't take too long to pump up, especially once we got the fancier pump set to go with it. So.
Usually it doesn't take that long.
So that's my whole pack.
That's rude that that's your entire pack.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Kind of 5.
5 for the stuff in the middle. 4 items.
You ready?
I mean, I've got things in my hip belt, but that's just
Yeah, hip belt stuff.
sunscreen.
I'm not gonna go through the hip belts either. It's just bracelets and rocks and stuff.
Well, you should probably go through your hip belt pocket because it's weird in there.
We're gonna avoid that. Okay. Big Bertha, as we call her.
Do you want me to move these items away?
I can just throw it there. Power juice for baby. Nasty bottle.
Really nasty bottle going straight in the trash.
I didn't
Along with that old Sawyer, which is definitely frozen.
Yeah, I think I filtered 5% of the trail. So out of the 4,800 miles, maybe filtered 200 miles of water, but just still nasty. No, thank you. Rain jacket.
That was a good rain jacket for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it survived. It smells. It has a couple of holes in it.
We can patch those with Gore-Tex tape, which I have at our house.
Check it all.
And we're gonna refresh the Gore-Tex using Gore-Tex cleaner, which I can get cheap from work.
Oh, you found some trash. Snickers bar trash.
What a surprise.
That lasted as well. Gloves, best purchase of the trail, just like Magpie's gas station gloves. These were
Walmart gloves.
Walmart gloves. Thank God I had these. So gloves, these were a purchase in Fergus Falls. Fergus Falls, about 400 miles from the terminus. Thank you, baby. Trash, donated directly to the baby.
I'm gonna go get a trash can.
Good idea. This I'm not gonna unravel because it is so dirty that it will go everywhere. We wanted to shoot this video outside, but it is actively snowing outside, so can't really do it there. We could have picked a better time, but again, what do you expect from us? We're 2 people standing around some nasty gear. One of them has a unicorn shirt on. One of them looks presentable, but what do you expect of us? Anyway.
That was a lifesaver, though. We found that in a shelter in New York.
New York, yeah. This lasted since New York, pretty much the entirety of the trail. Just a simple piece of, not Tyvek, but some type of
It's
sheeting.
polycro. It's what you can buy sheets of this stuff as painting drop cloths at like Home Depot.
For you. We're gonna probably keep that.
I think we might. It's the right size for our tent.
Yeah, probably just dust it
Just
off
need to
outside.
clean it.
Tent stakes, which you can't even see into this bag because
It's so full of dirt.
I also like to carry the dirt. I don't
We
hit my
lost the
tent
tent
stakes.
stake bag at some point, but you can also carry your tent stakes just with another one of these hair ties.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Poop bag, which thankfully there's not much poop in there.
I bought him a trowel.
Yeah,
He's
for
finally
you.
been converted to the trowel life. It's the exact same one as mine. He insists that mine is better because it's more seasoned.
It is. Socks. Upon socks, Darn Toughs. Got these in Duluth, so went through multiple socks. Socks don't really last. It's the piece of gear that doesn't really do nothing.
The nice thing about Darn Tough as a brand, I'm not touching that. I love you, but I'm not touching your socks.
Socks. A North Country Trail map as well as another North Country Trail map because you gotta carry North Country Trail maps.
Yeah.
For you. Thank you, baby. Bag of Doritos, which this one may or may not have a cockroach in it. Don't know for sure.
Let's just put that straight in the trash.
For you. 1 pair of sock, just one. Don't touch.
Nope.
Oh, you don't want it? You don't want it?
No, I don't want it. Extra plastic bag.
Extra plastic bag and a Gatorade label that we may keep in frame. This one's the important one. So
If you're wondering,
put that in a special place, please, baby.
if you're wondering where all my trash went, I keep it in the pocket of my pants, and then I just throw it out.
Didn't seem like a special place you put it.
It's very special. I know exactly where it is.
Empty power juice for baby. Sunscreen that I have had since the Florida trail. That tells you how much I use sunscreen. 9 months.
Despite using like 2 tablespoons of it at a time, you're still not out of it.
I don't use it often. My nose speaks the damage. For you. And
Wait,
another.
You want me to throw this out?
It's done. Another darn tough sock.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh yeah, it's nasty. We haven't even gotten to the inside of the bag. Oh, another tent stake. That's nice.
Oh look, the tent stake bag that's been missing since New York.
Tent stake bag. I found it. I finally found. Baby, I found it.
You still gotta find it.
Yeah, I found it. So I found the tent stake bag.
At the bottom of your pack, underneath all the trash.
For you.
Thank you.
I found a tent stake. For you.
The one that's also been missing since New York. Funny how that happened.
Just a piece of orange cloth we cut from an orange cloth type thing in Duluth for hunting season. For you. Headlamp. For you.
Why are you passing me all your stuff?
I don't know. It feels right. Poles. The tent poles. These lasted the entirety of the trail.
Yeah,
So
no problems with the tent.
I'll actually give you good information here. The Big Agnes, I've always liked them, but one of these poles snapped a little bit and they're starting to break at the seams.
Oh yeah, they are starting to get a little damaged. It's because they were freezing together at night and we had to yank them apart.
So those lasted though. You can still use them. We're still going to use them.
We can get them repaired also. It's very easy to get these fixed. They just put in a new section of pole. So Big Agnes has really good customer service. If they start to get a little bit broken.
Yep.
I'm going to show the camera that broken one.
Yeah.
Where is it?
NCT bandana. I don't know, but NCT bandana.
You can put that right down there. I'm not touching.
Why? You don't know what it was?
It's been in the back of your. I know where it's been. It's been in the front of your pants.
I like to stuff sometimes. When you go into town, it's important.
Reduces the shake apparently.
A full-blown Snickers bar, which we're definitely going to keep.
Alright, so if you guys want to see, this is the kind of damage we're talking about right here. You can see that it's splitting a little bit. Big Agnes usually can fix that.
A bubbly, when we threw our pack into the car to drive across the Canadian border, did not bring this on trail, but it's in my pack somehow. For you. Mask, extra mask. For you. Oh, these masks actually were from Catherine out in New York, who had given us to them when she picked us up for a hitch into town, which was super sweet.
It was kind of her.
So we still have those. Balclavas. The first balclava, which I love, but it's getting really worn. I've used this for 6 years. And then an NCT buff, which I also use because it's nice and because I was cold.
No, stop handing me your dirty clothes.
Oh, baby!
Dirty bottle?
There's definitely still water in here. I'm gonna drink this tonight.
No, you're not.
Just a
That's
random
going
water
straight
bottle.
in the recycling.
Yeah. Now let's go into the pack. I will not go into the hip belts because I shall not do that to you guys.
The belt's full of random rocks, pretty things that he found, and like plastic. There's like a plastic figurine that he found on the ground.
Trash. This is my miscellaneous bag. I found a pair of drawers in here that I've been looking for a while. This is where I kept my wallet and such. More trash. Oh,
I thought it would
we're
be
efficient.
easier.
Trash.
Going through your miscellaneous bag is going to be mostly trash.
Electronics bag with chargers and such.
Most of our chargers are plugged in right now.
Trash. Ooh, I want to give this a huge shout out. Sorry this is so long in the video. This bag, I don't know what it's from.
It's from the tent poles when we got our new tent.
Magpie knows what it's from. I use this for my backup batteries, and I would do this and wrap it around and insulate it just a little bit, and it survived. It was one of my favorite pieces of gear. If I had to pick my favorite piece of gear out of the entire hike,
It's a free piece of polychrome.
it's this plastic bag. Big Agnes, y'all are doing something right. Shout out. I don't know. You guys probably aren't gonna watch this video. When I'm muttering to myself, keep this. I almost lost that one day, and I freaked out for the entire hike. Bug net, which I don't know why I still have. Backup power juice. Plastic bags full of batteries and crap. And then bracelets, masks,
Trash.
chargers, loose $1 bills
More
because
trash.
we go in clubbing tonight. You know how it is. So dollar bills, y'all. We are gonna. You can make it rain many ways. Sometimes it's dollar bills, sometimes it's Skittle wrappers. You know how it goes. So we're going clubbing tonight with all the loose change we found in here. For you.
Thank you. As you can see, his unpacking is a little less efficient than mine. Oh, look at what's in the pockets of that. Is it more
I
trash?
don't want to talk about my trash, baby.
All right.
It's rude. It's so rude.
Hiking is not exactly a zero waste lifestyle.
Pants. I should actually pull these out for you. These are our pants that we make. So 11 Guys pants. Y'all already know. They purdy. Have you ever heard a man use the word purdy that deep of a southern accent? Well, now you have. They're purdy. We're gonna wash them because they smell like hiking.
Yeah. These guys stood up. The only thing that I would no, why would you do that to me? They're not barbed wire proof.
Oh yeah, so got caught on barbed wire.
Like really snagged bad on it.
And I'm a stubborn hiker, so I pulled really hard. And we found out not only is it not Captain Pirate McStabby proof, but it's also not barbed wire proof. Barbed wire will cut any clothing.
Pretty much.
Pants, lasted.
Don't cut jeans even.
So shorts. These are the big thing I want to talk about. So these have lasted 10,000 miles at this point. About 10,000. And I have worn them all of this year. Florida Trail, New England Trail, Potomac Area Trail, North Country Trail. Then I've worn them last year, Great Divide Trail, Vancouver Island Trail. I forgot them because Magpie put our stuff in the van somewhere
Somebody
weird.
left the stuff in the van. Somebody who was specifically told to remember things
I got a neck
forgot them.
got a neck twitch, baby.
Someone forgot them. This guy.
So yeah, about 10,000 miles on these. And then also 2019 as we were prototyping them. So they are not really, fundamentally they're held up. The pocket, I ended up just ripping that out because it was frustrating me. But besides that, I would wear these. Again, they are a little more worn and torn than I would prefer, but I think
They're keeping the important pieces covered.
Yeah.
For 10,000 miles, they're in pretty good shape.
For 10,000 miles, I'm pretty proud that our gear lasted to this degree. So shorts. That was too long of a spiel, baby. You should have cut me off.
No.
I was looking for my liners for a very long time because
They're
my
just
hands.
loose in your pack.
Because my hands were. I only found one.
Oh, well.
I was looking for my glove liners because my hands had been freezing for a long time, and I couldn't find them. Every toothbrush in my clothes bag.
Not where it belongs.
For you, baby.
It's gonna go actually home.
Shirt that lasted. I guess I only wore it for like 2 months, 3 months this year.
Yeah.
So
I didn't
switching
go
to.
through my clothes bag, so.
Okay, then I don't.
The bag itself did not hold up very well.
Oh yeah, you want to give them a close up?
That's the, I'll bring it over.
I found the other liner.
Good job.
And then I also carry the America Buff has been with me on every single trail system ever.
So these were brand new this year, right?
Yes.
These started the Florida Trail with them. These are Dyneema, the packing pods. These weren't abused or anything. These just kind of started to disintegrate. So I think if you're gonna do packing pods, I would either go with the Osprey square pod that I showed you, or something from X-Pack, because Dyneema does not work well with friction.
No. All right, so 2 thermals, which I wore every day for a long, long time because it was always cold. So 2 thermals, company, you pick
Are
whatever.
those just loose in your bag?
Yeah.
All right.
You pick whatever thermals you want. Wind jacket with a Target receipt in there.
I can throw that out for you.
Oh, we don't know what we got. We might have gotten something good.
Beans and cookies, I think, is what we got at Target.
We got a Wondership Kids something.
Children's.
We got something called Hipster Brie. We got Pringles. We got Pepperidge Farm cookies. We got Kit Kat Duos.
This is fascinating television.
I know. We got shampoo and conditioner.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got something called an activity journal. Riveting.
Riveting television.
Wind jacket. Actually, I cannot recommend wind jackets highly enough. I love my wind jacket. Again, brand, whatever you want. It's a big world out
You
there.
can probably get lighter weight ones than that, though.
Yeah. This was like on sale on an REI rack for like $20. It's a big world out there, folks. Find yourself a warm jacket.
We just got a pile of clothing now.
Baby,
I'm not touching it.
baby.
It's sweaty. Fine. It smells bad. That smells the worst out of any piece of this gear because of the cheap material it's made out of.
Socks.
What a surprise.
More socks.
I'm going to point out all this stuff is just loose in his pack. That's not because we packed up in a hurry.
Another
That's
balaclava.
how he packs his pack. On purpose.
4 balaclavas, 5 pairs of socks. I got scared going into the wintertime in North Dakota and packed out a lot of socks.
Just for reference, this entire mess that he's got going on, this is that entire mess of mine plus a puppy. Different philosophies.
This was a package that I received with my passport in it way back in New Rockford.
And he just carried it.
I just decided to carry it the entire way. There's still actually a card in there, so I will get that out. We hit the glory spot now,
Don't
folks.
open that.
I have to show them just for
So that's another lunchbox, like this one, but newer and not nibbled on by a chipmunk.
more trash.
Oh.
And
I'm washing my hands after this.
I'm not gonna go. Oh, Patrick the Rock. I'm not gonna go through it. There's a lot of crap in here. Well, not a lot, but it's nasty.
Gross.
Spam single. We just emailed the spam museum. I know you guys were worried about that. We emailed the spam museum to see if they could possibly do justice to what this spam went through. It got us through a lot of tough times.
I would pat you, except my hands are gross. I'm not touching the spam. You can't make me.
4,800 miles. The spam lasted. Patrick the Rock also lasted that long. I don't know why I didn't give Patrick justice, but it didn't feel right.
Well, he's going to be in our personal museum.
Waffle weave, or what I like to call the booty sandpaper.
The cheese grater.
The cheese, yeah, I knew it was a grater joke in there. I just couldn't figure it out.
A grater joke?
Yeah, you were too brief for me.
Okay.
Booty shorts. Every hiker needs some booty shorts. These are actually
Those are not booty shorts. Those are long johns.
one and the same.
I would recommend not waffle weave.
Same.
No!
Oh, baby booty shorts.
You wore those without underwear
Many
for
a time.
days on end.
This is why we wanted to do the unpacking, because we need to actually take care of this piece of gear, because it was pretty awesome.
So that's the Z-Pack's twin quilt. It's a couple's quilt. It's also wet. So normally it's fluffier. This was amazing. This is the 20-degree version, and yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to go any lighter.
Oh, give it a whiff.
I can smell it. No.
Baby.
Why are you
just
making
once,
me smell?
just once for me.
Mom,
It's bad.
that's bad.
It's bad.
We need to take care of this baby. So we're gonna go to a laundromat when we get back to Pemberton and wash it properly in a front-facing washer.
Big Agnes body of the tent. I shouldn't open it inside because there's stuff falling out of it.
Garbage.
But it's the Big Agnes Tiger Wall, which I like Big Agnes tents.
No. I'm gonna go put this in the garage.
Oh, wait, I got one more thing.
Okay.
And then also the Big Agnes.
Big Agnes fly.
The Big Agnes fly. As you see, it is a burrito of
Wet.
moist. Let's just do a close up.
Unfortunately, we didn't take as good care of our tent as we ought to have. Our fly is trashed. It got eaten up by mold in Ohio because it was so damp that we couldn't dry anything out completely. And I did wash it in a bathtub, but it's...
Oh. So Big Agnes, if you like how we unveil your product and you like how we do your product announcements, reach out to us, because I mean, where else do you get this type of quality? That we're looking like we're holding just bundles of crap in our hand.
There's like
Reach
a
out, Big
moldy
Agnes.
ramen in here.
Yeah, there's nasty stuff.
Big Agnes, thumbs up.
It is a great product.
It's a great product. We unfortunately abused that fly until it's no longer usable. But
Baby.
no.
Oh.
I'm wearing a clean shirt. Put it on my pack, why don't you?
And then
Any
That's-
more random crap in your
that's
bag?
about it. There's some stuff that seems petrified at the bottom of my bag.
Oh, it's garbage.
It's garbage.
And a moldy leaf.
A hand warmer that's super crunchy.
That's moldy.
And some candy that you can eat for tonight, baby.
You're so generous.
Whew. That's about it. Front of the pack. Garmin Inreach that we carried the entire time for the big old, what's that song called? Big Old Thing in the Sky?
I don't know. The Great Spirit in the
Something
Sky?
in the Sky with Diamonds. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. So we could ping in the sky like the Rolling Stones song.
Beatles.
Lucy in the Sky
Yeah, that's the Beatles.
with Diamonds.
I was thinking about the Neil Diamond Sky.
And then Magpie got me a hip belt pocket and
Chest pocket.
chest pocket. Shout out Janice. We carried it the entire way as well. I don't know what else is in there. I'm gonna leave that be for the time being.
It's just more garbage, folks.
But love it. Thank you, Janice. A plus.
So there you can see the difference in philosophy between Constantine, myself, our packing philosophies. I mean, you know, I carry 6 discrete bundles. He carries about 25 separate items in a heap.
It's a lot of crap we got out of our bags.
It's a lot of crap you got out of your bag.
Oh, one more thing. Well, 2 more things. Glasses that I found, Magpie found on the Superior hiking trail after I lost them. Okay, so 11 Skies hat. It's a hat. It lasted the entire way, which I'm also happy about. Hats, wood. I don't know
Yeah,
people
hats
that
don't really.
Yeah, it's not a
You
product.
lose them more than you break them.
Yeah, it's not a product that you actually wear and tear. I mean, I have worn and torn hats. 11 Skies hat, wore it the entire way.
This is
It
actually
smells so bad in this basement.
It's actually kind of heavy. It's very wet.
Can I give you the other wet thing?
No.
Okay. Okay.
So that's our gear.
Yay.
We should clean up.
You should clean up.
Rude.
I'm gonna cut that out.
Alright, I'm actually going to take this stuff to the garage.